Why quitting smoking feels hard and why that's a lie. Let's be honest. Quitting smoking feels like climbing Everest in flip-flops. You tell yourself, this is impossible, and you might even believe it. But here's the twist, and it's going to sound strange at first. Quitting smoking only feels hard, and that feeling, it's mostly a lie, a trick, a con. And today, I'm going to explain exactly why. By the end of this video, you'll see smoking for what it really is, a psychological trap with a broken lock, one you can walk away from starting now. Here's a very controversial take, and it's going to make some people uncomfortable. You believe quitting smoking is hard because you believe you're addicted. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Smoking isn't really an addiction. It's a habit. And like any bad habit, it can be broken. I know that sounds radical, maybe even offensive, but hang on. Let's start with science. Nicotine is a drug, sure, but here's the shocking part. Nicotine withdrawal is mild. Mild, not a monster, not unbearable, not remotely as bad as we've been led to believe. According to the Surgeon General's report and CDC data, nicotine is out of your system within 72 hours of quitting. Physically gone. 3 days. So why does it feel impossible weeks or even months later? Because you're not battling nicotine anymore. You're battling the belief system it built. Let me tell you a quick story. A man sits in a prison cell. The door's been open for years, but he's convinced it's locked because the guard told him so. Every day, he rattles the door, sighs, and sits back down. That's you and smoking. You've been told it calms you, that it helps with stress, that it's a coping mechanism. But those are myths. Clever lies sold by a $600 billion tobacco industry that profits off of your fear. In reality, smoking creates the stress it promises to relieve. It's like a con artist who sets your house on fire and then sells you a garden hose. Here's a hypothetical. Two people offered $10,000 to quit smoking for 1 month. One says, absolutely. The other says, I can't, it's too hard. Same quote unquote addiction, different mindset. The difference? Fear. Fear of withdrawal, fear of failure, fear of losing a crutch. But fear isn't real. It's just a story your brain repeats until you believe it. What if I told you there's nothing to give up at all? You're not losing a friend, you're evicting a parasite. You're not letting go of stress relief, you're removing the cause of the stress. You're not becoming someone new, you're returning to the you before nicotine hijacked your brain. The truth about willpower. People love to say you just need more willpower. But here's the thing. Willpower is a terrible strategy. It runs out, it's fragile, it's emotional. Think about this. Would you use willpower to resist drinking bleach? Of course not. You don't need willpower to avoid poison. So when you truly see cigarettes as toxic, worthless, and unnecessary, willpower becomes irrelevant. It's not about resisting, it's about rejecting. Let me introduce you to Sarah. Sarah smoked for 22 years, 2 packs a day. She tried everything, patches, gum, and even apps. One day she changed one thought. I'm not quitting smoking, I'm escaping smoking. That was it. That mindset shift. No panic, no drama, just relief. She now calls her anniversary her Independence Day. Sarah isn't unique. She's you with one belief flipped on its head. Let's drop the shame. You're not weak. Your brain has been chemically and psychologically rewired by a highly engineered consumer product. Cigarettes are designed to deliver nicotine faster than heroin, fade from your system quickly so you crave again, and create the illusion that they calm you. But that illusion breaks the moment you see it for what it is, a loop. Light up, feel relief, crave, repeat. Break the loop and you break the lie. Break the loop and you break the habit. Right now, in this moment, you don't have to fight to quit. You just have to decide. You've been conditioned to believe quitting is a war, but what if it's not? What if it's just walking away from something that was never really helping you? Because once you see the truth, you don't quit smoking, you escape it. And escape isn't hard once you realize the door is already open. If you're serious about quitting and want help from a professional, join our online group session where a certified smoking cessation professional will help you quit smoking for good. You don't have to do this alone anymore. Click the link in the description to reserve your spot. Spaces are limited, so don't wait. If this hits something real for you, pause, breathe, don't like that next one. Instead, drop a comment below. Comment, I'm ready to escape. Let's make this real. And if you want more educational videos about quitting, rewiring your brain, and taking your life back, hit the subscribe button. Because quitting smoking isn't the end, it's the beginning.